Howdy folks, hope you're all having a good one, and welcome back to Alien's Dark Descent, where I'm in a bit of a pickle, for all kinds of reasons. Some of them aren't even my own fault. You see, we need to go on board the USCSS Montero in the dry dock at Barclays Dock in order to salvage a computer chip that we need to install into our hypersleep chambers on board the Otago to ensure that nobody dies when they go into hypersleep, assuming we can get off the planet in one piece without getting shot down by the server. You get the idea. It's complicated. Made more complicated by the fact that the internal layout of the USCSS Montero is... it sort of broadly conforms to the internal layout of an actual M-class star freighter, but in order to make this mission that lasts longer than 10 minutes, they've had to big it up a bit. And of course the ship is absolutely crawling with Darwin-era cultists and their little pet aliens, and it's the inside of a ship. It's tight, it's narrow. There are very few clear lines of fire. Basically, the whole place is an absolute fucking nightmare. Now, I could of course have made things substantially easier for myself if I picked an appropriate squad and equipment loadout the first time I went in. The problem there, of course, is that you don't know exactly what kind of squad or equipment loadout you're going to need until you've gone in and it's already too late to make that kind of decision. But having extracted after completing 69% of the mission, which wasn't bad and way better than I thought I'd done, now I know exactly the kind of things that I need. Things like flamethrowers, not things like RPGs. Of course, I haven't actually unlocked flamethrowers yet, but I'm going to. Remember, of course, we're on a countdown here as well. We've got 25 days remaining before this entire planet gets sterilized. And since we have already deployed today, we have to overnight and deal with another random event. Honestly, I don't even know who this guy is, so I don't care that he's having a nervous breakdown and is exhausted and can't be deployed, because I wasn't going to deploy him anyway.
Have a nice day.
This, however, is going to be a bit of a problem, because since everybody got so messed up on the previous mission, they're all in desperate need of large amounts of medical attention, and I still only have 5 medics, which means I can reduce the length of time required in total by 5 days. Now, this isn't completely terrible, because it does mean I can have my A-team ready to go in 2 days. But that does mean I can't deploy today, unless I want to take a bunch of rookies in, and I'm not taking a bunch of rookies onto the Montero. They'll get slaughtered. So...
okay.
Yeah, I've got all of the other rookies undergoing intensive training in the armory. But the only reason I'm doing that is to try to get them promoted, because they earn experience every day when they're on board the ship in training, regardless of whether you deploy them or not. And the reason I'm doing it is to try to get lucky every time they get promoted and get the redemption perk to remove their terrible negative traits. And I haven't been having an awful lot of luck with that. On the bright side, one thing that I do have in my favour is I did come back from the first deployment on the Montero with a substantial amount of resources, even though one of the members of the squad is a dirty, filthy thief and stole 20 of them. But I also have 10 engineers, and they're generating 50 resources every day. And now that Smudge is my first level 10 Marine, that means he can equip the phased plasma pulse rifle. And I have unlocked it at a hefty price of 300 resources, but this gun is amazing. Its special ability is the overloaded plasma beam, and it's basically a corridor clearer. It nukes everything in its line of fire. It's awesome. Or so I've heard. I haven't actually had the chance to use it yet because I've just unlocked it, and this will be Smudge's first deployment. Now, I have made a big song and dance about how I'm not going back on board that ship without flamethrowers, and I haven't unlocked flamethrowers yet. They cost 100 resources. The more observant amongst you may have noticed that I did have 51 resources available, and I blew 30 of them on expanded ammo bags for Smudge, leaving me with 21. And 10 engineers generate 50 resources every day, so if I hadn't blown those resources on expanded ammo bags for Smudge, I would have had 101 resources tomorrow and would be able to unlock and deploy with the flamethrowers. There is, however, a method to my madness. As you can see, the rest of the squad isn't going to be ready to go for 2 days. And if you think I'm sending Smudge in with his brand new plasma rifle backed up by a squad of shitheads and rookies, you can fuck off. I'm going into that ship with the flamethrowers and the A-team, or not at all. Which means I have to spend another day doing nothing. With 24 days to go before we all get ourselves a fatal dose of instant sunshine courtesy of the Cerberus satellite arrays in orbit. And then when I advance time to go to the next day without deploying, I catch a lucky break. Now, I'm losing today's deployment anyway, but that's 50 materials. I don't really care so much about the random survivor or the xeno samples, but that's 50 materials. I can now afford to unlock that incinerator today. And since all of my physicians are fresh, I can get the squad ready to go today as well.
Stay safe, okay?
Right. Give me that flamethrower. No, I don't care about the submachine gun. It's a sidearm. If the Marines end up having to use their sidearms, they're probably all going to die anyway. 100 resources for the incinerator, and once it's unlocked, I can equip it on any number of Marines.
Let's hope our Matt won't sue us.
Remember, the incinerator is like the shotgun. It's a secondary weapon. It does not replace their primary weapon, so you're not asking smart gunners to drop their smart gun and carry a flamethrower around instead. They can carry a flamethrower around as well. So let's get everybody back up and on their feet. Let's get flamethrowers issued to everybody who can get away with carrying one. Oh, and let's get rid of that rookie. Let's get Spider back. That will do very nicely, thank you. So Spider has a flamethrower. Latimer, the medic, has a flamethrower, which is kind of appropriate because Corporal Dietrich, the medic in Aliens, was also armed with a flamethrower. And we'll get Skirts in there as well. And she is also armed with a flamethrower. I'm keeping the shotgun on Sharpie, the sergeant, because the shotgun is kind of useful. But that's one shotgun, 3 flamethrowers, and Smudge going with his sniper rifle, obviously, because that's the whole point of being a recon marine. Plus, now he's got a plasma rifle. He don't need no stinking incinerator. I'm so getting cancelled. Right, we're very, very short on tools. I'll deploy with 2 of those, 3 med kits. Come back to the sentry guns in a moment. Certainly not short of those. And I've got plenty of xeno samples, so we'll go with bonus armor, pheromones, yep, reduce the detection time of aliens, always good. Anti-acid gel is nice, it stops Marines from getting shredded by acid bursts when they pop an alien too close. And I'm only going in with 2 sentries. I mean, I've got a lot of sentries. I've got 11 spare. But I'm still kind of operating on the mindset where sentries are kind of scarce. And you always want to deploy with less than you can carry so you can recover and retrieve any that you pick up on the deployment. But honestly, I think I'm long past that point now. I mean, I could go in with all 5, lose all 5, and I'd still have 8. So, but you know, old habits die hard. Right, back to Barclays Docks. And it's a short hop from the APC, because this is as close as it can get, to the loading elevator on board the Montero. Motion tracker is clear. Always is at the start of a deployment. Not going to stay clear. In fact, we've already got a contact. Straight to our north. Although that's on the other side of a sealed bulkhead that I can't open yet. So if I can't get to it, it can't get to me. I'm quite happy with that. And see where I need to go, though, to get to the control room. I mean, it looks like an obvious route, but there's a way around up there to the northeast as well.
Move on.
And generally speaking in this game, it has been my experience that the less obvious route is usually the right one. So we'll check it out. Motion tracker contacts right on the other side of that bulkhead, but that door's sealed, I can't get through. And here's the Praetorian that we killed in the last deployment that I absolutely wasn't hanging around to loot. Because we were in the shit. And I'm pretty sure one of our smart gunners was carrying...
There's something around.
Not a hot... Oh shit. What is that? What is that? What is that? Oh, it's an alien. Actually, do we have the shot?
Got you in my sights.
No. No, it's fine. It wandered out of line of sight. Happy with that. Let's get our asses down here before it comes out of the door on the other side of that room and spots us. Which it very, very nearly did. Oh, please don't come down this way after us. I really couldn't handle a hunt this early in the deployment.
I hate this job.
More bodies here that needed looting. But I was kind of busy. Running the fuck away. Shit, there's contact everywhere. See, this is why I hate this ship. Don't have a clear shot. Even though Smudge is the closest one. But this is fine. Because the things that were blocking my line of fire also block its line of sight. And we've got cultists coming through the door. Is shooting them going to alert the alien?
More signals incoming.
That would be no.
You like that, huh?
Can we do it again? Yes. Alright, well that's a relief. Ah, more. Well, it's only command points. This is fine. Go on, Smudge. He's not going to get that many opportunities on board this ship to pull off shots like that. So make the most of it while I can. What's down here? Bunch of closed doors that I can't get through. Okay, fine. That is a lot of contacts. When you see large clusters moving around like that, it's probably cultists. Oh, it is cultists. Well, the good news is, it's not going to trigger a hunt. The bad news is, they have guns that can fuck up your armor and your health from a distance. But I have flamethrowers that are going to fuck up their faces from a distance. So,
Come on, team.
that's the first time I've actually used a flamethrower in this game. I kind of like it. Oh, there's more of them. Oh, I really shouldn't be fighting them there. Oh, bollocks. Aliens coming out from the other side. Okay, yeah, we're being hunted. Sharpie's lost 2 points of armor, but at least, you know,
Disgusting.
better than lose his armor than lose his health. Let's recover these Xeno samples. Oh, and there's materials in there as well. Something. We are of course being hunted, so
Hurry up, squad.
I need to get somewhere where I've got a clear line of fire and anything coming through that door. Wow, that thing moved fast. And this is why you keep a shotgun handy for close encounters. Also because it's really difficult on this ship to actually find a place where there are clear lines of fire. Which is why you have incinerators. Right, grab the resources. One of the Marines has got the resourceful skill, so we got 11 instead of 10. We are still being hunted. And there is a motion tracker contact closing in. It's probably an alien, so I'll be fucked if I'm fighting it in that room. There are no clear lines of fire there. There are plenty of clear lines of fire in here, though. Oh, shitty death. Look at all of those contacts over to the east. They're on the other side of a sealed bulkhead door, though. So I'm not in any particular rush to open it. I still need to find the control room. It's around here. So, holy shit, look at that lot moving in. And they're not on the other side of a sealed bulkhead door. Right. I'm going to lay down a carpet of flame to really upset anything that comes through that door. Because it's not just a direct fire weapon. It's also an area denial weapon. I'm pretty sure that one lone signal contact is probably an alien. But that massive cluster moving in from the west, those are going to be cultists. So we've laid down the welcoming committee for them. And I'm just going to... because, you know, I haven't used this overcharged plasma beam yet. Right, cultists. So we're not being hunted. This is good. Smudge? Let's see what this thing can do.
Move away, guys.
Oh, hell yeah. We like that. Right. Okay, cool. Yeah, bring it on, bitch. Ah, shit, one of them is an alien. Alright, we're hunted again.
Smells good.
Although, there's just the one contact closing in that can actually reach us. The others are still on the far side of that sealed bulkhead.
Look alive.
There's another one closing in, and judging by its speed, it's also another alien. But as long as it gets to us before the hunt expires, it's fine. It's not like we're triggering an additional hunt. Come on, don't be shy. Yeah, gotcha.
Look alive.
Okay, I think we can just wait this one out. Let's have a look. You see, we're in the search area. So the mission objective isn't actually pointing straight at the control room. It's just in this general area. There's a bunch of things I can check out before I cut that door open. Because, you know, once you open it, it stays open unless you expend a tool to seal it again. So let's take a look around. Alright, this looks kind of alien-y, but still relatively clear.
Wait, I think we lost them.
What's up this end? Sealed door. Alright, so I couldn't get through from the other side, but I can unlock it from here. Oh, actually, yeah, it's going to cost a tool. There is a terminal on the other side. But there's a... I mean, it's not where I'm supposed to be looking, because the control room's the other way, but there's a large unexplored area here. And it does kind of look a bit alien-y. I'm not sure I really... Maybe I shouldn't have opened that door. But what the hell, I've opened it now.
Come on,
Let's
team.
have a look around. We've got a contact to the north. There's another sealed door here, and there's another one there. There's a lot of sealed doors in this end of this ship. I'm not sure I like that.
They're heading our way.
Motion tracker's clear. I know that you head to the west. Oh, there it is again. Whatever it is. You head to the west, you're heading towards the bridge. Head to the east. Apparently there's a sort of secondary control room there. Not like on any M-class starfreighter I ever saw, but hey, whatever.
Bring those materials back to Corrigan, squad.
Alright, more materials. Also, whatever those motion tracker contacts are on the other side of sealed bulkheads and can't get to me, so... Fan of that. Let's grab the stuff.
Come on, team.
And continue exploring this end, because I'm pretty sure that whatever is down here I'm going to have to come back to later. So let's just sweep and clear as much of it as possible. Lots of resources here, and not an awful lot else, and I'm absolutely fine with that. So those groups of 2 moving around are probably cultists. I've got fairly decent motion tracker coverage of this deck, even though I haven't deployed any field motion trackers this time around, but the ones that I deployed the last time I was here are still here.
Hurry up, squad.
Right, let's continue. Oh, hell, there's something... Can I get to the next... No, I can't. Before... Oh, and it's... I'm going to get spotted. And it's a drone.
Got you in my
Shit. Yeah, it's another hunt.
You like that, huh? Mine is bigger.
Right, there's a bunch of contacts moving in real fast, but I have plenty of space to deal with them here. And that plasma rifle of Smudge's really is kicking ass. Those are the purple bursts that you can see. That's the plasma rifle. Let's lay another carpet of fire down, covering that doorway to greet anything that comes through. There's something heading this way.
Take a breather.
And they're dead,
Watch that stress, squad.
which is nice.
Come on, team.
Right, the hunt is almost halfway done, and there's not an awful lot of
signals
contacts
incoming.
that seem to be in a position to get to me, but I'm going to have to start thinking about managing this stress. Yes, I know I could have used the reprimand skill. I keep forgetting about the reprimand skill. I'm not seeing an awful lot of rooms around here that I can actually use as a shelter, so I'm going to take a chance. Expending a tool to decrypt this terminal. Just checking the corner and hope that I can make a shelter in here.
The security room. Cruisers like the Montero are full of cameras. Let's use them, squad.
Oh, I caught another lucky break.
Let's see what's inside.
Tons of supplies and equipment in here. Cameras that I can use to see all of those unscouted areas. And if I just seal the door
Copy.
that I cut open to get in here, I can actually
Hey,
create a shelter
I found
here.
something. Looks like a data pad.
And the hunt's over. But that is a lot of motion tracker contacts, and there's something coming this way. Maybe I should have sealed the door first. Nothing I can do about that now. We're good, we're good. It walked past the door. We are fine. Alright. And it's gone back the other way. Right, let's check out this camera network and see what we can see. I'm not a big fan of that. You know what? I'm going to weld the door now. Because that thing keeps moving. And there's another one coming. I think that's an alien in the vent outside. Yeah. Let's have a rest, shall we? Before something comes in through that door that I'm going to regret. And then we'll check out the cameras. I think that's probably a much wiser course of action. So, everyone's rested. Progress has been saved.
Wakey, wakey.
I've only got one tool left. I don't have a huge amount of medical supplies. But we're safe for the moment. Let's have a look at these cameras. So what's this?
Eggs for a bug omelet.
Okay, room full of eggs. Not a fan of that. What else have we got? Oh, there's one here.
Sentry gun. It could be useful.
It could. Slightly more excited at the prospect of more medical supplies, though. Oh, there's one here.
That's enough rounds for a small army. Assuming we can play it smart, we could steal that ammo.
Noted. What else?
That room could be a great flanking route if we avoid the sleeping beauties.
Electrical room.
I'm sure someone aboard the Otago will make good use of those.
Man, this place is... There's cameras everywhere. That's the airlock. Alright. So I don't think I missed anything. We still need to find the control room, of course. Oh, look at that. Tools, sentry guns, med supplies. I definitely want to check that out.
Enjoy the view, so move
I also definitely want to wait until whatever those two are have buggered off before I crack the seal on that door. I mean, it's probably just cultists because they're wandering around in pairs and they're not moving that quickly, but it might not be.
Come on, team.
Right, they're heading the other way. So it's going to cost me a tool to get that door open. So instead I think I'm just going to pop the seal on this one because that will not cost me my last tool. And I'm reasonably confident that those contacts outside the door are cultists who I can run into without triggering a hunt, so that's good. This thing not moving around on this side though, pretty sure... Oh, fuck.
Hold on, Marines.
I don't see how I can take that out without being spotted.
They're heading our way.
Yeah, I can't. Okay, and it pounced, but that's fine. I mean, it's not fine. Let's get some flame down over here. Give them a warm welcome. Oh, and it's aliens. It wasn't cultists. Although it might be aliens and cultists. Alright, suppressive fire. Now let's back it up.
You like that, huh? Oh yeah, smells good.
I do like the smell of burning aliens in the morning. Alright, well, bad news, we're being hunted. Good news, we dealt with it. Hive aggression is still on easy. And we're not that close to triggering a massive onslaught as hive aggression moves up to medium. But it is going to happen soonish. And there's a whole bunch of stuff on the other side of that door. And it's cultists. Alright, flamethrower, do your thing.
Great descended. Grant us your strength.
Because they're not so brave with their faces on fire.
Alpha class brood advancing in sector 15. Increasing aggressiveness. Recommend immediate assault. That voice. Could it be Cassandra?
It can't be. It can't. It must be their comms or something.
Right. Check that terminal, Marines.
Cassandra, of course, is Sergeant Harper's daughter. You know, I'm waiting for the flame... Oh, this is the control room. Awesome. Yeah, I'm waiting for the flame to die down before I advance the Marines, because why would you walk the Marines through a patch of burning floor? But apparently, and you can appreciate why I wasn't anxious to put this to the test, apparently there's no friendly fire in this game at all. Or at least you can lay down fire with the incinerator. Even if the Marines stand at the back of the squad, it isn't going to torch the Marines standing in front of him. But the environmental hazards that that flamethrower creates, I don't know whether or not you can also ignore that. As you can probably understand, I'm not in a massive rush to put that theory to the test.
Should be open now. So let's reach the chambers.
Warning. Warning. Suspicious activity detected. Emergency lockdown activated. Hypersleep chambers now under protection.
Did I mention I hate these damn AI?
They're only doing their job. It probably thinks we're trying to hurt crew members in hypersleep.
Which isn't that different from what we're about to do. Let's have a talk with that AI squad. Find its room. Should be close to the bridge.
What do we have here? Samples from Marlowe's research. Let's try to steal part of that legacy of his. It could turn out to be useful.
Now that sounds like we have new secondary objectives. Yep.
Let's do what we
Okay,
came for and get
so
the hell out
we're
of here.
all the way at the back end of the ship in this secondary control room. I have a shelter I can use there, but it's surrounded by bad guys, so I'm not in any particular rush to check it out. There's a bunch of doors here that I could be investigating. Are these things actually moving into the control room? Get myself into cover. But, I mean, the cultists are way easier to kill than aliens, but they have guns. They don't have to reach you to hurt you. As you can see, pretty much everybody's armor has been beaten up from taking gunfire hits from these cultists. So I've got myself into cover. And yeah, it's cultists. Alright. I don't know why I took so long unlocking this incinerator, because it is so much fun. It's such an effective multi-purpose weapon. Hang on, where are they buggering off to? Come on back. With your squad in cover like that, it'll take minimal damage from ranged weapons. Let's see what, if anything's in here. Med supplies.
Let's see what's
Yes.
inside.
Nice. So I now have to get to the computer room, or the AI room, which, if memory serves Mako, is located close to the bridge. Well, if this is an M-class star freighter, yes, it's right next to the bridge. And in fact, you'd have to go through the bridge to get to it. Of course, it's right at the other end of the ship, so getting there is going to be fun. Now, what's in this room? It does look kind of... Oh, shit, eggs everywhere, spread out all over the place. A grenade launcher wouldn't be able to take all of these out without getting you spotted. But a flamethrower can. Well, actually, a couple of flamethrowers can. More than one. So yeah, didn't get the eggs at the back of the room. I am now being hunted. Shit. And we're probably going to trigger a massive onslaught. What I should have done is this. Torch those ones right in front of the door with one flamethrower, because I've got 3 flamethrowers. I can cover the whole room. It's what I should have done. And in my defense, this is the first time I've tried using the flamethrowers. But yeah, we're being hunted unnecessarily. And looking at that aggression meter, we are going to trigger a massive onslaught. But there are worse rooms on board this ship in which to deal with a massive onslaught. I mean, there's a bunch of contacts. Those aren't aliens, though. Those are cultists. Cultist patrols. And I'm really kind of hoping they come through that door, because they won't enjoy it. There's a whole bunch of contacts to the south as well, and now that is a massive onslaught. So, let's get these sentries deployed. So there's 2 ways that can come at me. The door to the south, there's 3 ways that can come at me. The door to the south, the door to the west through the room that I just torched, and there's another door up there. Oh, this is not good. And yet, you know what? While this is far from ideal, this is probably one of the best rooms on board this ship in which to deal with a massive onslaught. Because I can't cover all of them with the 2 sentries that I have, but I have 3 flamethrowers. And that's going to even up the odds a little. Oh shit. Fuck me. Right. Okay. That's not good. Thought I'd set things up better than that. They didn't come through the one door that isn't covered by the 2 sentries. They're coming through the 2 doors that are covered by the 2 sentries, and they've got to get through that fire, and yet they're still getting through. So let's improve the odds slightly by covering those 2 doors with some flares. You've got contacts moving in from the west and the south. It's difficult to tell exactly which one's the massive onslaught, because there's trouble coming from both directions. There's still a couple of contacts down at the south, but they're not closing in, which would suggest that they're cultists. So while things are slightly quiet, let's grab these Xeno samples.
Here's your sample.
I hate this job.
And see, okay, that's a fast
Got him.
movement. That's an alien
Looking tack
coming
to
in from
me.
the west.
Safe position taken.
And the flames are dying down. So let's lay a fresh carpet of flames down. Toast that thing on the way in. That one contact to the south is still not moving. It's either an alien, an event, or it's a cultist. Oh shit, here they come. They're closing in from the west. That is a lot of contacts. That is a lot of contacts in... Wait, no. Oh, they are coming from the south. Oh, you sneaky fucking Russians. Right, let's get some fire down. Oh, it's just at the maximum limit of the flamethrower's range, but that'll do.
They're heading our way.
Please tell me they're not coming in from both sides. No, okay, they are all taking the long way around and coming in from the south. This is the massive onslaught. All of the shit that we had to deal with in the last minute, that was just the hunt preceding the massive onslaught. This is it. Let's get that suppressive fire down.
Someone's here.
The fire actually does a lot of damage. It's just that they don't stay in it for long, so putting suppressive fire down increases the amount of time that they spend in the fire. Shit, there's something coming through the western door. Let's get suppressive fire down over there as well. And let's put a hot carpet down. Wow, that one got a bit closer than I'm happy with, but the onslaught's over. We are still being hunted. There are still more contacts closing in. But we're ready to deal with it. Can the rest of them close in and we can kill them before the hunt ends so it doesn't trigger a new hunt? How are we doing for stress? Not good. Smudge has become disobedient, so he's getting a happy pill. That's -1 command point for every disobedient Marine in the squad. Fuck that shit. Running low on command points. Also running low on med supplies.
Keep it together, you grunts.
More bad guys coming through the door. There's a whole bunch of dead alien bodies and xeno samples piling up at that door. I am actually happy with this. More contacts coming in from the west. Taking care of them quite easily. There's still that... See, the hunt is about to expire. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff here I can pick up. But there's that one contact to the south that hasn't budged this entire time. Almost certainly an alien in a vent. I'm about to run out of happy pills as well. Shit. Okay, Skirts is about to gain some kind of trauma. Hunt is over. And that last contact down to the south has been resolved. It was a cultist who, for some fucking reason, just stood there while swarms of aliens were running past him. You know, whatever. I'm not going to complain. Skirts is about to hit 100% stress. And I'm out of happy pills. I'm also out of tools. Which means that... oh, great. There's more contacts closing it. Oh, you know what? I'm going to recover. That's a toolkit. Oh, okay. Problem solved.
More signals incoming.
I kind of made a problem for myself, though. Okay, I have one tool, which means I can use that shelter. But now it's only Skirts who needs it. I mean, ideally, I'd find another med kit. And I know there's one there in that armory, whatever, with the spare sentry guns and the toolkits. Ideally, I'll just use another happy pill and then save the tool for when I need to create a shelter to relieve everybody's stress, rather than wasting a tool just to relieve Skirts' stress. Oh, shit. Shotgun's too far. Oh, you've gone both. Why would you do that? Why did the squad split? Oh, it doesn't matter. They're dead. It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. We've got contacts closing in. I'd like to get a nice clear line of fire if they come around and into this chamber. I don't even know what it is. So that was good. The gunfire will have brought... If that's an alien, it's an alien. We're hunted.
Come on, team.
Right, let's move.
Great. That's just great.
Don't forget, they close in on where you were making noise and firing guns and shit when the hunt was triggered. So just try to get away from where the hunt was triggered if at all possible. As long as it doesn't involve running into more aliens coming the other way. As long as you're not making any more loud noises, you know, shooting things and blowing shit up, that can often work.
Deploying motion tracker.
Got a motion tracker down here.
Setting up motion tracker. Motion tracker deployed.
We've got one tool. We really need some med kits.
Stay alert. A crusher's roaming around.
Oh, shit. That is not good. A crusher. In tight corridors like this, one of those things starts charging, there is no way to get out of the way. It's going to be one of those contacts. I really need to get some medkits. There was a room on the cameras full of medkits, tools and sentry guns. I mean, that would be nice.
I think we're good.
Right, we've got a dead end here. I mean, a dead end, but there are two terminals I can use to open those doors. I might prefer to leave those doors sealed. Where do I need to be? Let's have a look. So we are here. There's the central elevator. There's some research projects over there as well. Oh, it's going to cost me a tool, but I don't really have a choice. I have to get through here. So that's my last tool used.
Access
Just
granted.
open up another section of the ship. Right. Okay, so I can get through there for free. That gets me through to this junction, for want of a better word. I'm actually making... Oh, why do they keep splitting up and going around in two different directions? I don't like that. Right, I think this is where... Yeah, I was here before. This was the emergency generator. There was a med kit in here. Not anymore. Okay.
Don't mess with me.
Yeah. That could have been worse. It's cultists. There's no hunt. Let's keep going. Which way are we heading? Into here. How the hell am I getting into there? Alright, let's check down this way.
It's coming to us. More signals incoming.
Oh, there's something coming. Wait, no, it's not.
Double time.
It's on the other side of that bulkhead, but the door's sealed, so we're all right. Let's just wait it out. Actually, while we're waiting it out, let's see what... Because these doors are open again. Now that we've got the power back on, all these doors were sealed earlier. Oh, this is looking a bit alien-y. Oh, it's looking very alien-y. There are clusters of eggs everywhere. If I can get Marines with flamethrowers into position, I can take out all of them at the same time without triggering a hunt. But, well, that's the trick, isn't it? Getting Marines with flamethrowers into the correct positions at the same time. But the eggs don't react that quickly to your presence. So I can take out them. And I do have two of the Marines with flamethrowers, but there's a line of sight obstruction. Okay, that's actually good. Took out the first egg cluster before he could alert the second egg cluster. Now I have to take care of the second egg cluster. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, there's one more egg. Oh, well, that was close. I thought that third egg was going to spot us.
On it.
But it didn't. Right, so we have ammunition. There's a terminal over there. We've got
Let's see what's inside.
three different sets of resources. There's there's a lot of locked doors here that are opened by terminals. Hopefully they don't require tools, because I don't have any left. And there's a data pad over there as well. Alright, motion tracker is
I found
no longer
something.
clear. There
Looks
is
like a
something
data
approaching
pad.
slowly from the way we came. What's this data pad? I don't know who you are. And... yeah, don't care. Let's grab the stuff. Keeping an eye on that tracker contact behind us. It is heading this way. This is just bad luck because we didn't make any noise.
More signals
Wait, what's it
incoming.
doing? Oh, and there's more coming in from the other side. We must be near the bridge up here.
Affirmative.
Oh, 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 it's a drone. Smudge, please tell me you have line of sight. You do.
Got you in my sights.
Nice one.
Down.
Oh crap, there's more coming through the other side.
They're heading our way.
Yeah, oh, it's just cultists. This is... oh, it's not going to trigger a hunt. You can shoot them. Although the noise of the gunshots is going to attract whatever that is. Please don't be an alien. And it's more cultists. Okay, we're good. So this is one of the secondary objective rooms, apparently. Oh, didn't need to use the flamethrower. They're both dead. These samples that Marlowe, the leader of the Darwin era cult, whatever. Fortunately, neither of these two doors require a tool to decrypt.
More signals
Oh
incoming.
god, there's more of them. I wasn't paying attention to the motion tracker.
On my
Thankfully
way.
the Marines were.
Access granted.
Yes, we're making way too much noise for my comfort here. Fortunately, it is just drawing the attention of cultists rather than aliens. So, which way are we going to go?
Access
I'm
granted.
not sure unlocking both of the doors was a good idea until I figured out which one I was going to use, but hey, I did it, so we're just going to deal with the consequences. So we've got contacts on both sides. Let's have a look. Oh, that's the room I want to be in. I mean, yeah, objectives over there, but yeah, that's the room with the tools and the med kit and the sentry gun. And it's a shelter, so that's where I'm going next. Question is, how do I get there? This seems like the logical way. But those doors are sealed. Not going that way. That door is also sealed around here, but I'm only seeing a terminal on the inside, which isn't particularly helpful. Yeah, okay, we're not going around that way. Okay, right, back to the central room.
More signals incoming.
See if we can get through here. I mean, I know there's a door with a terminal there, but I don't need to use it because there's an open door here. Oh, there's something on the other side of that door. Not keen to find out what it is. Let's head down through here.
Spacesuits.
Ah,
Do you think these creatures would survive in space?
Not sure I want to find out.
right. Welcome to the airlock, and that's how we're getting into the room with all of the Gucci stuff. Unfortunately, it involves blowing up the wall and making a lot of noise, which
Get down.
means,
Gonna blow.
see, I already need 2 tools to make a shelter here.
More
2 more than I
signals
have.
spotted.
There's 2 tools in here, but I don't want to use both of
Double
them.
time.
Safe position taken.
And we have attracted attention. So, I mean, it has to come through there to get to us. So, suppressive fire down in case it's aliens that come investigating.
light.
Flare to increase our chances of hitting anything that does come investigating. Marines in cover
Bring them down.
in case, and it is cultists, to give them protection from the cultists' gunfire. There's more coming. This is probably an alien. It is. Yeah, we're being hunted.
It smells good.
Okay.
Right now.
But,
Let's see
I mean,
what's
you know, there are
inside.
worse rooms on board this ship to hunker down in to wait out a hunt, because there's only one way they can come at us. So what the ever-loving fuck I thought I was doing opening this door?
Let's see what's inside.
What are you doing now?
Access granted.
Now they can come at you from 2 different directions. Well, I mean, yeah, not my finest moment.
Coming to us.
But there's very little motion tracker contact. The thing is, I can't do what I did earlier and just bug out, because the only way out is straight into whatever's coming. Oh, actually, no way, I can. I can go through here.
Move! Move!
As long as I don't run into anything coming the other way.
More signals incoming.
Oh shit, I'm about to run into something coming the other way.
Shit! I think.
Ah, yeah. Oh, God. Of course, the sound of gunfire has drawn them all in this direction, so I'm getting them all whether I like it. Oh, there's another one. And another one. Okay. Well, it could have been worse. Not much worse, but it could have been worse. Right. Is this the mission? And there's more. Right, okay, now the motion tracker is clear. We didn't run into the crusher,
I don't think that ought
and the hunter's about to expire.
Roger.
Oh, I can make a shelter here, though.
I think we're spotted.
There's only one way in.
Listen.
There's only one door. The hunt's over. There's all kinds of Gucci gear in here. Yeah.
I found something.
I mean, originally the plan was just to find another medkit and doze up Kurtz with that, because she's not on 54% stress, she's on 154%. If I ever remember to use the reprimand skill, I wouldn't be in this shit state,
Motion
because
tracker activated.
it prevents stress from increasing for the next 30 seconds, which is about the duration of a gunfight in this game, but I didn't.
Copy. Let's see what's inside.
And I really, if I was smart in that previous room, I should have made a rest. Made a shelter and taken a rest. But I am so close to the next objective.
I think we're spotted.
How are we doing for promotions? Sharpie's going to be rank 10. My second rank 10 Marine. We're in the search area.
Let's
It's going to be
see
these
what's inside.
crates. These are samples of alien genetic material collected by Marlowe, the creepy fucker. Oh, that's a lot of contacts on the other. Actually, you know what? I think that might be the bridge, because
More
I mean, this,
signals incoming.
yeah, that's the mess hall. This is actually starting to conform to the layout of an actual M-class starfreighter. That's the mess hall. The bridge is on the other side of that access corridor, and the computer room will be off to the right-hand side of the bridge. Right, yeah, cultists. Right, waste these two into cover. Give yourself some protection from their gunfire. That guy appears to think there's something might be wrong. He's right. Waste him. Overloaded plasma beam. It still requires line of fire, unfortunately. So, the central console there. It's really fucking bizarre here, because he can see us, or he's drawing line of sight right over the top of that central bank, but we can't draw a line of fire over the top of that central bank of screens or computers or
Focus
whatever.
fire on target. Hurry up, squad.
Hardly seems fair.
Send it.
Right, we're just going to move in. Oh shit, an alien. Oh, fuck.
Tango down.
How we... Oh, we're going to hit hard hive aggression.
Freaking lawnmower.
This isn't good. Alright, let's close in and finish these guys off.
Move on!
One of them left. Just get in there and shoot him. Right.
Brood converging on nest site Kappa. Injuries theorized. Harper, it can't be a coincidence. Are you sure it...
Positive. You wanted me to trust that Director Price of yours? That's what I'm doing.
Right, I think we're about to get another massive onslaught, and there's
Check
no
your
way
vitals, squad.
I'm welding all of these doors shut. So let's
see
just
what's
grab the
inside.
stuff and get ready.
I think we're spotted.
Let's not have all the Marines picking stuff up at the same time, though. Somebody needs to be standing ready to shoot whatever comes through those
Really
doors.
love this gun.
But there's no way we're getting to the end of this hunt without a massive onslaught. Unless that's the computer room. Through there.
They're heading our way.
Because that's
Double
where the
time.
computer room is located, adjacent to the bridge on an M-class.
Come and get it.
That's the AI room. Connect me to that terminal, squad.
Oh, hunt interrupted. No massive
More
onslaught.
signals incoming.
Still on medium aggression.
An MUTHUR 6000. An old one. Give me a moment.
Danger. The hypersleep chambers are now open. Danger.
We know. Get to those chambers, Marines.
Well, on the one hand, I caught a lucky break there. Didn't trigger an onslaught. On the other hand, everything that was attracted by the gunfight on the bridge is still lurking around there, and the very next alien I see is going to trigger a massive onslaught. And 3 of my 5 Marines are now at over 100% stress. With one of them, poor old
Heading
Skirts,
our way.
almost at 200, and about to gain a second trauma.
Move.
Can I just point something out, by the way,
Copy.
while we pick up this datapad?
Hey, I
This
found
is supposed to be the bridge of an M-class star freighter. Do you know what the bridge of one of these things actually looks like? It looks like this. Ridley Scott purposefully wanted the thing to kind of look like the flight deck of a Cold War era bomber. He kept lowering the ceiling to make it more and more cramped, and actually furnished it with a lot of the equipment panels and readouts
Now we know where to
from
look.
old Cold War
Don't
bombers.
forget to make a stop at this lab, squad.
That is a fucking cathedral. Anyway. So the next step to complete this secondary objective is to pick up Marlowe's research in the lab,
Come on,
but
team.
no, fuck that. There's a computer room here with one door leading in and out, which means I only need to use one of my tools to make a shelter.
Weld that door.
The whole squad is strung out, and Skirts in particular. She's almost at 200%. Her head is going to start spinning 360 degrees if I don't get her a rest soon. So let's get her a rest. The problem here, I mean, it's not... Things could have been a lot worse. I could have not given them a rest. Everybody else is basically back down to 0% stress, and they've lost their traumas. But Skirts, while she's
over.
not at
Over us.
100% and she has lost her trauma, she's about to reach 100% because the rest only relieved 100 stress, and she was almost at 200. Holy shit, where did all of them come from? The entire ship is crawling with motion tracker contacts,
Cut
which
that door open.
I have to go through to get to, well, the hypersleep chamber. And they say Marlowe's lab. I presume that means the med
Drone
bay.
reacquired.
Come on, team.
And I kind of
Coming
know
to
which
us.
way to go for them. I mean, they're broadly indicated by the mission objectives, but I know the layout of an M-class star freighter. And I'm pleased to see that they are at least sticking to the basic layout, even if everything is way bigger than it should be. You've got computer room, bridge, mess hall. If you go down that corridor, leading off to the right, and take a left turn,
More signals
that should
incoming.
take you to the hypersleep chambers. I guess we're going to find out, although a quick look at the map does appear to confirm that they are sticking to the basic layout of how this ship is supposed to look. Through there, take a
More
left
signals
turn,
incoming.
and yep, hypersleep chambers. I told you I know my stuff. That, however, is about all I really have time for today, so stick around. Next episode, see if I'm right. In the meantime, hope you enjoyed this one, and as always,
Move on.
stay frosty, Marines.